Hello humans, and welcome to another episode of the Cartridge and Disc Podcast. This is your Gen X Gamer here. And guys, let's talk about AI YouTubers. They are coming. That's right, they are coming, especially the larger ones. I was reading a story, I believe it was on Wired, and it was about this YouTuber, and he had a weird kind of name, I don't know, Queeble Cop or something like that, I'm not sure. But that's not the important part of what I want to talk about. I think this YouTuber had like 15 million followers, and he's trying to scale his business by creating an AI bot, I guess, in order for him to stream and use it in his business, however he's going to use it. There's another point that I want to make here, is that he's scaling his business because, of course, his business depends on him being on camera, right? And there's only so many times you can go. A lot of YouTubers get affected by being so much on camera and having that pressure to create content, you know what I mean? And you've seen it, you know, people have to take mental breaks, they can't take it, this and that and the other. Well, if you create an artificial intelligence, bot or whatever you want to call it, and you're just writing scripts for it to say, well, you don't feel as much pressure. You can even hire a writer and say, oh, this is what I want to do. And now you can have the AI write a script so the other, AI can say it. I don't know how that works. I don't know what the formula is, right? But we're just talking concepts here. But it'd be a great way to scale your business. Can AI help you? Absolutely. Absolutely. I was watching a trailer that somebody made for a fictitious movie. They made it in 7 minutes using AI. And it looks very good. It's quite entertaining, getting a lot of views, right? And it's completely made by AI. And I think there's going to be a market for that. There's going to be a lot of uses. People are going to be making money with this. Absolutely. But there's something to be said for the human touch, right? Some people might prefer to listen to somebody real. But, a lot of the entertainment now is based on dopamine, and there's two ways that people get it nowadays. A lot of it is just, scrolling and being addicted to the internet 24/7, right? Getting those hits. And other people are addicted to, live chats, live streams. They want to see it live, right? They want to engage live. And that's the need that people have. Believe it or not, a lot of people don't like going out in public and making new friends. Public speaking is something that, in general, human beings don't like to do, right? I always quote to you that survey where people's biggest fear is public speaking is number 1 and death is number 2. So going out and making friends in this cruel world is not something people want to do on the regular. And the world can be a very cruel place to some people, especially if they don't fit certain standards in society. So it's quite understandable. A lot of people that are on YouTube are actually introverts, and they go through a lot of things, and sometimes they take mental breaks, as they call them, because, they're pressured and they feel they need to make content a lot or what have you. So just having an AI by your side to help you could be quite helpful. But I think a lot of people are still going to want to know that they're talking to a real person, that they're engaging with somebody that is empathetic to whatever they're feeling, right? Because an AI can sound empathetic, but at the end of the day, you're not talking to anybody else on the other side. Now, some people are very comfortable with that. We have people, for example, in Japan that purposely are marrying artificial intelligences or holograms, or engaging with artificial intelligence in order to make connections, because they really don't like the real world. And it's not only happening in Japan, it happens in other places, right? But as far as scaling your business, it's a very, very smart idea to do if that's a type of business that you have. Of course, AI can help you. Of course, a lot of money is going to be made with this artificial intelligence. And it really has to do with the public's preferences. If your content is interesting regardless if it's made with artificial intelligence or not, people are going to engage with it. You know, if people find it, you know, to fulfill their need on the internet for whatever connection they feel they need to have, then they're going to interact with it. And if it's not, then they're not. But that's an undiscovered country, as I used to say in Star Trek. You know, it's something that they're building right now for the future. But I think a lot of people, especially older people, they want to know that they're talking to somebody real. Right? But in this day and age, you don't know. With, you know, what do they call it, VTubers, with the artificial intelligences that they're creating now that could actually be on chat and engage with you, for those people that are addicted to you know, being online and chatting. So we'll see what this new world holds. You know, hopefully it'll be something good. It'll be entertaining. But for me, you know, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I want to feel that I'm talking to somebody on the other side that I know can feel the same things that I do, right? That is actually an actual person that has a soul, right? Not always. If it's just information, if I just want to know facts, I'm okay with artificial intelligence, no problem. But I think when it comes to certain subjects, you know, certain schools of thought, certain types of academia, you want to know that there's somebody on the other side, whether it's, you know, something to do with psychology or, I don't know, healthcare, emotional support, those type of things. I think people are going to gravitate towards real people. But at some point, I think they're going to have disclaimers like, you're talking to a bot. You know, you're not talking to a real person, or, you know, or this is an actual human being. And at some point, the human beings are going to be the rarities, right? Because nobody's going to want to spend, you know, whatever amount of time doing content on the internet when they can just turn on an AI bot, tell it pretty much what they want it to do, and then run it 24/7 and have the bot make $1 an hour or whatever it is that they're going to make. But at least, right, they don't have to do any of the crap that is mundane that affects you, you know, when you have to dedicate your life to making entertainment for others. I don't know how it's going to go. I'm really interested in this a lot, AI stuff and where it's going for business. I think it could really help you out there be more productive. I think it could help people, especially in the stressful things that they don't like doing, that actually grinds their gears, as they say in their mind. But in the end, you know, we just don't know yet. But it's going to be an interesting ride. Guys, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate it. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on your way out if you like these kind of topics. All right, humans, I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.